Hello everyone. Well, today I've got another carpet washer to show you. This one's a Rug Doctor. It's not the top of the range Rug Doctor similar to the ones you can rent from supermarkets, and I've shown you one of those on my channel before, and it's not the little portable one which I've also shown. This is sort of midway between those two. It's a domestic cleaner, but it also incorporates a rotating brush as well as the Rug Doctor oscillating brush as well. Okay, without any further ado, I'll remove it from the box and we'll have a closer look at this Rug Doctor. Okay, first out of the box we've got the user manual, and I suggest you read that thoroughly before using your Rug Doctor, or we could also watch this video. Let's have a little piece of paper here, piece of card, telling us that the machine has been water tested. So if there's any liquid inside the machine, it's because it's been pre-tested at the factory. First thing out is the hose. This is for your above floor cleaning, for cleaning your stairs, your upholstery and car interiors, etc. I'll put that to one side. We'll look at that in more detail later. Next out we have the caddy. That enables us to store the hose on board the machine. We have, as common with many carpet washers, only a small bottle of Rug Doctor detergent. So if you're going to get one of these, I suggest you also invest in some larger shampoos. You can get this in litre sizes and 2 litre sizes. I think there may even be a 4 litre size for the Rug Doctor. And also Rug Doctor do many different sprays and pre-treatments and high traffic area cleaners, pet cleaners, etc. But just a standard formula with this one, but that's not going to clean very much. I might get one room cleaned with that small container. So stock up on your solution. And the cleaner should be fully assembled. So if I carefully lift it out, it's going to be fairly heavy. There we go. And that's the machine unboxed. This is the Rug Doctor in its storage position that enables you to put it into a lower cupboard. So if you want to put it at the back of your understairs cupboard, for example, you might be able to push it a bit further because it does fold down. It is still a fairly large machine, even with the handle folded, but hopefully you'll find somewhere in your home to store it so it's ready for those occasional spillages and of course for deep cleaning your carpets and upholstery. When you want to use the Rug Doctor, the handle simply lifts up and initially locks into this position. Now this upright position is ideal for wheeling the Rug Doctor to the room you want to clean. So just start off in the corner furthest away from the exit door and you can start cleaning your carpets. The 2 large wheels on the back make it pretty easy to push and pull. You can adjust the handle. You'll just see here we have a red handle release button. So basically you just pull that up and then you can move the handle to a different position. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 different positions, so just adjust it to suit your height. There is a carry handle at the back of the machine, but don't attempt to lift the Rug Doctor while it's got solution in. Make sure both tanks are empty before lifting the machine from the handle at the back. The mains cable is stored around these 2 hooks. You've got a fixed lower hook and a swivel upper hook. So before you wrap the cable around, just turn the hook upright and then you can wrap the cable. It looks like a fairly long cable. I'll put all the specifications of this machine, cable length, tank capacity, wattage, etc. in the description below the video. And when you come to the end of the cable, you'll see a little clip here that enables you to secure the end of the cable to the rest of it so it stays in position when carrying or storing the cleaner. Like most carpet washers of this type, the Rug Doctor has two tanks, one for the cleaning solution and one to collect the dirty water. The clean tank on this Rug Doctor is at the back. There's a handle here that we can remove the tank by. And this is what we put the hot water, not too hot, hand hot water and the correct amount of Rug Doctor solution. To fill the machine, we've got this cap, which is also a measuring cap, and it's got different measurements on it. So for heavily soiled carpets you'd fill it more or less to the top, but for lightly soiled you can put less solution in. So once the solution's in, you can top this up with water. Make sure that the cap is in place, and then you can pop it back in the machine. Which way does it go? That way, I think. Like so. This is the dirty water tank at the front, and again there's a handle to remove it. And again, this is where you empty it, so you fill the clean water tank via this area here, and obviously you empty the dirty, so you'd have to take this cap off and then empty out the dirty solution. Now, I would recommend, and Rug Doctor recommend, that you empty it down a loo or an outside drain. If this contains a lot of gunk, it might block up your sink. But I would always recommend that you vacuum your carpet thoroughly to remove any loose dirt and debris. So there's going to be less gunk in the tank. If you've managed to remove the pet hair and the surface dirt, you'll have less muck inside the tank. So it should be concentrating on cleaning the carpet and not cleaning the dirt that's on the carpet. So thoroughly vacuum before you use any carpet washer. Now there is a float valve in here. You can just about see it. It's that white device there, and what that does, that will raise up as the tank fills with dirty water. When you notice a change in tone of the motor and you can't pick up anything else, it means the float valve is activated, and at that stage you must empty the tank before continuing. So once the tank has been emptied, it's always a good idea to give it a rinse out, especially if you're putting the machine away. You don't have to rinse it out as you're cleaning, you know, you can just carry on using it. But when you put the machine away, I would always advise rinsing the tanks. So let's put the top back on. And this little black rubber piece at the front, that's where we connect the hose, and I'll show you that later. So the tank just slots back in, like so. That seems to be in position. And there's also a carry handle here for the machine. I have to say, if you're expecting this to be the quality of a rental Rug Doctor, it's not. I can tell it's very, very plasticky, and I'm not sure I would carry the machine from that handle. Possibly a combination of the handle at the back and this handle, you could carry it, and especially if we put the handle down like that, will it? Oh no, you can't. It's a bit awkward now. So you'd have to have the handle up. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward to carry, but you can carry it like that. Let's have a look at the business end of the machine, what actually does the cleaning. This Rug Doctor has two types of brushes with two different cleaning actions. So we have this brush roll here, which is very densely packed with brushes. That rotates in a similar way to an upright vacuum cleaner. But as I'm rotating that, you can see this set of brushes here moves back and forth. And when the cleaner's turned on, obviously these move a lot faster. So you've got a spinning brush and you've got the back and forth scrubbing motion. It replicates the full-sized rental Rug Doctors, but on those machines, the brushes are bigger and quite a bit stiffer than this. These are fairly soft brushes, but there are a lot of them. So you have this double action cleaning, but you also have just at the top here, this is the suction inlet. So once the machine has sprayed on the solution, and the spray is just behind the bar here, it sprays the solution on, agitates it into the carpet, and then the dirty solution is removed via the suction through this suction channel here at the front. And because it's clear, you'll be able to see all the dirty solution coming up the front of the nozzle. At the back of the Rug Doctor, you'll find this dial which activates the Superboost spray. So for heavily soiled carpets, turn this to the on position and the spray will come out here at the back of the machine to pre-treat the carpet before you pull the machine back. This machine only works in one direction. It works on the reverse pass, much like the big rental machine. Don't try to push it because you could damage the handle or the machine and you'll find it pretty hard to push. I'll show you this in action very soon. So as I said, the Superboost spray gives you a boost of detergent before you actually clean the carpet. So it sprays on and then you pull the machine back. The brushes work in the solution but also apply more solution from the front, and then of course the dirty solution is sucked up at the front of the cleaner. As well as cleaning carpets, this Rug Doctor will clean upholstery, car interiors and carpeted stairs, but you need to attach the included hose accessory. So at the front here we've got the tool vacuum connection and it's covered by this black rubber seal. So you just peel the seal back and then we need to insert this part into the machine. You'll see there's a circle and a locked padlock. On the machine itself there's a circle, so you need to line up the circles and turn it to the locked position. At the end of the solution tube you'll see this red connector that also has a white circle and a locked padlock. This fits into the port here towards the back of the cleaner. So again, you need to line up the white circles and then turn it in the direction of the arrow. The instructions warn you that this could be stiff for the first few times you do it. So you need to push it down. You might have to jiggle it a bit and then turn until it locks in position. Once the hose and solution tube are properly attached, you can now use your Rug Doctor for above floor cleaning. There's a little grey trigger here just on the underside. You squeeze that to release the solution and the solution comes out of a jet here just in the suction opening. You've also got 2 rows of brushes that help agitate the solution into the carpet, and again, like the machine itself, you've got a clear front window so you can see the dirty water being sucked up. Now looking at it, it's non-removable, although it's not easy to remove. I've just noticed, not sure if I can show you on camera, but there are 2 small screws either side of the water jet, so I'm assuming that you could remove those. They are small posi-drive or Phillips screws. Possibly by removing those we can remove the cover because that will get dirty. I'll have to try that out in a later video. To remove the hose, turn it anti-clockwise, and the same for the solution connector. Turn that anti-clockwise and pull up to remove from the machine. Now it's vitally important that this tool vacuum connection door is closed properly before you use the Rug Doctor for carpet cleaning, because if this is left open or not closed properly, it's going to lose suction and it's not going to be picking up the solution. So make sure it's thoroughly in place, and it might take a little bit of fiddling to do. As long as it's flush with the machine, you know that it's in position correctly. So always make sure that this black door is properly sealed before using the Rug Doctor again for carpets. I've had this Rug Doctor for just over a week now, and to be honest, it is better than I was expecting. It gets a lot of good reviews online, but it also gets quite a lot of bad ones. But looking at the reviews in more detail, it seems that some people haven't read the instructions and aren't using the machine properly. So anyway, I've been quite happy with it. I've done a little bit of my living room, just a small area, and was quite surprised by the dirt in the water. And I also had to take the machine upstairs to the landing where one of my dogs has had an accident. So it cleaned that up, no trouble, and then I ended up cleaning the whole landing. And again, the water was pretty brown considering it wasn't long ago that I shampooed that carpet. So in a later video, I will do my whole living room. Although the carpet looks clean, it'll be interesting to see how much dirt is hidden inside it. But a lot of people like to see a demonstration, a proper demonstration. So just here beneath my feet, I've dirtied up a rug with a load of mud, and I've also sprayed on some gravy, put it in a spray bottle, sprayed it on, and left it out in the sun for a few hours. So it's dried on dirt. If your carpets are this dirty, then there's no hope for you. But hopefully there's hope for this rug, because I'm going to use the Doctor on it. I filled the clean water tank with hand hot water and 1 capful of Rug Doctor cleaning solution. In all my demonstrations for carpet washers, I always use the manufacturer's recommended solution. You may get better results with a different solution, or you may get worse, but I always use a genuine solution, especially for my demos. So in goes the tank, and because this is a very dirty rug, I'm going to select the Superboost spray. I'm going to turn that to the on position, and then we'll see how it goes. Obviously starting from the front and pulling the Rug Doctor slowly back while pressing the deep clean button at the top of the handle. I've some way to go before this rug is entirely clean, and I need to empty the dirty water tank because it is almost up to the fill line, and you can see the colour of the water, a lot blacker than I would get on my regular carpets, because my normal carpets do get shampooed a lot, which is why I purposely dirtied up this rug for you to see. Now, I have been using the Superboost spray, so it has been spraying on the detergent at the back as well as at the front, so it's going to use more detergent that way, and I have just run out of detergent as well. Now, for very heavily soiled areas, Rug Doctor do this spray, which is a heavy stain pre-treatment. What you can do with this, about 5 or 10 minutes before you start shampooing, spray this on the area, so you could use it in heavy traffic areas such as near the door. Spray it on and it'll do its work before you start using the Rug Doctor. Well, here's the rug now, and hand on my heart, this is the same rug I dirtied at the beginning of the demo, and I've only just finished cleaning it, and yet I'm kneeling on it. We'll have a look at my knees in a minute, but it's surprisingly dry. This is a thin man-made fibre rug. Obviously, if you're doing a thicker pile carpet or a wool carpet, it might take longer to dry. But when I used this upstairs on my landing carpet, I was surprised how dry it left the carpet. This is very good at extracting the dirty water. Some carpet washers wash the carpet very well, but they're not so good at picking up the dirty water. And what I would also recommend, once you've done a backward wet pass, i.e. pulling the machine back while pressing the trigger button, once you've done that, lift the machine up on its back wheels, move it to the front of the path again and pull it back again slowly without releasing solution. And that's another thing I like about this Rug Doctor. When you're not pressing the button at the top, the agitator isn't going round, so you're just getting suction power. So that is a good thing in my opinion, and the fact that this is dry enough for me to kneel on now is amazing. It's not 100% clean, I won't lie to you. Looking closer, there are a few darker patches, but all in all, despite the fact it did take me a while, obviously I went back and forth, did multiple passes, but this was very, very dirty. But it's absolutely amazing. This has impressed me more than I was expecting it to. I was thinking I'll buy it, do the demos and then sell it on, but I might just be keeping this Rug Doctor. Let's have a look at my knees. I think they might be a bit crikey. They're not damp at all. That is pretty impressive stuff. I am planning on filming another video with the Rug Doctor carpet washer, but the next video will show me cleaning a normally soiled carpet, i.e. this living room carpet, and this is a plush pile Saxony, so it'll be interesting to see how dry it leaves a deeper pile carpet and also how much dirt it gets out, considering it's not long ago, it's about 4 weeks since I shampooed this carpet. So I'm going to leave it a few weeks and then make another video, but in the meantime, if you have any comments or questions about this video or this machine, please comment below. And if there's anything you want to see in the next video, also comment. If there's something you want to see demonstrated, I'll do my best to incorporate it in the next video. So until then, thanks for watching. Please thumb up and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.